Hi everyone, welcome back to Modern World Online Computer Training. In our previous video we had Introduction to Computers, Part 1 completed, Part 2 completed. Now we shall have Part 3, which we shall be focusing on starting up and shutting down computers. Erasmus Johnson with you as usual, and if you have not watched our previous videos, first go and watch the previous videos before you come to this video so that you can all be on the same page. All right. This video will give us essentials on how to on and off our computers. These are the two most fundamental procedures. Following the correct shutdown process is crucial for your computer's health and protecting your data. When you're starting up a computer, press the power button, locate the physical power button on your device and place it only once. Yes. Wait for boot up. The computer will boot, or boot meaning startup, or load the operating system. And if it is ready, when you see the login screen on the desktop, you will see the login screen if you have a password on your computer, and if you have no password on your computer, you will see the desktop, and that's when you will know that your computer is ready to use. Yes, and then shutting down the computer in the right way. Save your work before anything else. Always remember to save all your open files and documents to avoid losing progress, and then use the operating system menu. Do not just press the power button. Use the software command. For Windows, go to startup menu. There is power. If you don't see the word power, there is always a circle or an O with a slight stick on top, just not inside. And then if you click on that one, it will give you option to shut down. That's how you shut down your computer. For Mac OS, you can go to upper menu and then select shutdown. That is the best way to shut down your computer. We have the alternatives. Beyond a full shutdown, these options offer convenience for different situations. Let's click on each tab to see the pros and cons for each. For example, sleep mode. A low power state that keeps your session in RAM for a quick resume. Ideal for short breaks. If you're going for short breaks, sleep mode is better. Okay, pause. It wakes up almost instantly, then resumes exactly where you left. And the cons: uses a small amount of power, and then the session is lost if power is cut. Remember that. There is another option of Hibernate. In Hibernate mode, it saves your session to the hard drive and powers off completely, best for long periods away from the power source. The pros: uses zero power, then your session is safe without the power. And the cons: slower to resume the sleep. When you come back, to be a bit slower to resume. And then we have the restart. The restart or reboot shuts the computer down and immediately starts it again. It's the classic fix for many common problems. Why use the restart? It clears temporary memory, which is the RAM. It refreshes the RAM, right? And then fixes sluggishness and glitches indeed, and then applies system updates. Then fundamental troubleshooting step. If you're facing with any issues, just do the restart. Use a restart when your computer is acting strangely, running slow, or after installing new software or updates. Right. In the visual comparison, still not sure which to use. This chart will help show you the key differences. For example, here, let's first compare about the startup. Sleep. If you keep your computer in sleep mode when you're away, when you're going to start it up, it will be very fast. Just click, then put your password, and indeed it will wake up immediately. Hibernate, if it is in Hibernate, when you want to start it up, when you click, it will take a few seconds to load, and then it can be able to take you where you were. And then the restart, stock full shutdown, this one will take much more time because it has to go through the whole process of rebooting your computer. And for power use, when the computer is in sleep mode, it is consuming some power, consuming your power. But when it is in Hibernate or in a restart or full shutdown, then there is no power being consumed. Hope this was helpful. This was part 3 of our introduction to computers. So we are done with the introduction to computers, which is our module 1. In our next video, we shall be going to the module 2, which is operating system basics. Stay tuned. If you have not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell button so that you don't miss any video that will be coming up next. Thanks for your time. See you next time. Bye.